13,000 strong in unison. This is the face of NXT. He is the champ that indeed runs the camp at gold. When you have that championship, that AJ Styles, that prize right there. When you have that championship, you are indeed the face of NXT. This is main event worthy of any promotion anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where it is. In this contest, this far, whoa, Styles Clash. Oh my God, pop-up Styles Clash. Where the hell did that come from? This be it as quickly as it began. Will this be it? No. Fight Forever chants ringing throughout Universal Studios as a blitz attack takes. Daniel looking for that final nail. Oh my God. That kick busted AJ Styles wide open. But the respect these two men have for each other after that contest. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to NXT. Welcome back to the black and yellow brand. We are coming hot off the heels of an amazing NXT TakeOver rival. What an absolute honor it was to be a part of that pay-per-view ball. Oh, what's going on backstage? Tommaso Ciampa, he's attacking Daniel Bryan for, what the hell is this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this obviously not the usual way we come on the air here. What is this about? Daniel Bryan, just a few days ago, was in a championship match with AJ Styles, as we saw in that video package. Now he's being assaulted by this raging psychopath known as Tommaso Ciampa. What's the point of this? Daniel Bryan, not even a week ago, involved in that championship matchup once again with that knee strike right on the face. Just a short couple of days ago, not even a week, being involved in the championship matchup at TakeOver Rival. We're going to have to apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. We will provide an update later on in the broadcast on the condition of Daniel Bryan. We're going to see how this is going to have to play out. Anyway, moving along with our first opening contest here tonight, guys. Kalisto once again stepping foot in the NXT arena, and he's been on I want to say a bit of a losing streak. I don't think he's picked up a win yet since he's been here in NXT, but that could all come to a blow if he can manage to pick up a win here tonight. However, this is going to be no easy task for the masked luchador because he's got one hell of an opposition that stands in his way from getting that first W here on NXT. As the NXT arena once again fades to black. As the man simply known as Aleister Black rises once again here at Full Sail University. He's come to be coined the Dutch Destroyer, and he's destroyed all opposition that's been put in front of him since he debuted at TakeOver. Absolute amazing scene. The entrance, the arrival of the Dutch Destroyer. He has this aura, just something about him you can't quite put your finger on. He has one of those entrances. As a matter of fact, it's not even just his entrance. Just him overall as a performer. You can't help but be enthralled with him. There's something so captivating about Aleister Black that you just have to see one of his matches, see one of his entrances to believe it. As we are almost set here for opening contest. Kalisto going to look to use that speed of his, try to get an early advantage for Aleister Black, but to no avail. Aleister Black straight out of the gate. The former kickboxer putting his skills on display. Penalty kick right there to the face of Kalisto. Black has him now in a European uppercut. Absolutely caught Kalisto. And another kick right there to the lower back. And Black is going to take a seat. Black now kick right there to the back of the head. Black he's taking his time. It almost cost him there. Kalisto managing to get some sort of offense going. Oh my goodness. What a maneuver. Basement dropkick right there to the shin, it looked like, of Aleister Black as he gets sent into the guardrail by Kalisto. Kalisto now taking it right to Aleister Black. What a win this would be for this young man, picking up his first win here in NXT. It could be over the undefeated Aleister Black. Kalisto now gonna pick up the Dutch Destroyer, forearm shot right there. Set him off to the ropes, no, gonna bring him back and snaps off the Frankensteiner. Kalisto, first pinfall of this matchup, not even a 1 count. Black counters there with a jawbreaker and clotheslines Kalisto over the top rope. And Black is gonna follow. Picks him up. Aleister Black, as I mentioned earlier, is something about him. He's slow. He's methodical. He takes his time off the springboard knee strike right there. He's slow and methodical. He can take his time, but in a moment's notice, he can snap off one hell of a maneuver. And as I say that, Kalisto snaps off one hell of a maneuver. Springboard moonsault. Oh, knee strike right there. Looked like it caught Kalisto on the bridge of the nose. Forearm strike right there. Black has him now. Second rope moonsault. Trademark of Aleister Black. Now to the top rope. Oh, double knee strike. Black once again. Oh my God. Diving moonsault, foot stomp, something. Oh my goodness, it didn't matter what it was. It was effective. Off the cutter, into the Dragon Sleeper. We saw Aleister Black use this maneuver at TakeOver. He got the win over Tommaso Ciampa with it not too long ago. Is this gonna be it? Is Kalisto gonna tap out? And he does. He tried to hold on for as long as he could, but to no avail. Aleister Black remains undefeated here tonight on NXT. We see a show of sportsmanship between these two gentlemen right here. And yes, we do. We get that. Honor is real, folks. And it's live here on NXT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned as we came on the air, we are coming hot off the heels of an absolute amazing pay-per-view that was known as NXT TakeOver Rival. It was our third pay-per-view of WWE 2K18. If you missed it, you missed something special there, folks. We crowned a new #1 contender in the Swiss Superman, the returning Swiss Superman known as Cesaro. He became the #1 contender. He will be facing AJ Styles at upcoming pay-per-view NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, as we are on the road to our final NXT TakeOver event, NXT TakeOver The End. That will be coming shortly after NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. We saw the debut of Austin Aries, which shocked the hell out of everybody, including myself. I knew nothing about this. Management, they pulled the wool over everybody's eyes there, folks. We saw NXT North American Champion Drew McIntyre once again defend that championship against the bearded terror known as Eric Young, and man, what a matchup that was. They went 100 miles an hour straight out of the gate. Ultimately, in the end, though, it was Eric Young picking up the win, and he is the new NXT North American Champion. Moving on to our NXT Championship matchup, Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. Man, these guys, they absolutely rocked the house of Universal Studios. AJ Styles will deliver offense like only the Phenomenal One can, but same can be said for the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan. He delivered offense that's very, very few will be able to hang with, but AJ Styles, he earned the moniker of being the Phenomenal One, and maneuvers, and I can't say enough about these two. I will leave a card right there, an annotation right there. If you want to watch NXT TakeOver Rival, it will be, click the eye above your screen in the corner right there. And moving on to the NXT Unsanctioned match, the returning EC3. Now, we hadn't seen EC3 in action since NXT TakeOver, not even since NXT TakeOver. He was scheduled to be in the Fatal 4-Way match, but Pete Dunne took that opportunity away from him. Man, these guys, they went all over the arena. They broke everything in the arena. And as we come back on the air here, folks, it appears the new #1 contender, the Swiss Superman, has something he wants to say. Tom makes the point here. Just as easily as Paul Heyman got Austin Aries to attack Cesaro, same could be done to Austin Aries. I wouldn't trust Paul Heyman as far as I can throw him, which wouldn't be very far. Things are getting interesting here, folks. Cesaro barely being able to get a word in edgewise before the champ graces us with his presence. Cesaro looks a bit surprised. AJ Styles making his way out here to the ring. Styles coming live for the NXT champion. They love AJ Styles here at Full Sail. Cesaro, he's going to have to get his mind right if he wants to become NXT champion. He wants to take that gold strap from around AJ Styles' waist. He's not going to get a little bit of focus on Austin Aries. He's going to have to divert his attention to AJ Styles in the NXT championship. AJ Styles saying he's going to stand in the corner. Watch Cesaro's upcoming match against Ty Dillinger. I don't know, what's AJ's end game here? I don't know. It's almost like he's trying to get into the head of Cesaro. Saying he's gonna stand on the outside and watch Cesaro's match here, the main event of NXT. Perfect 10 once again makes his way here to Full Sail University, and they absolutely love him. The NXT faithful, they love pretty much everybody here on the roster. I could think of a few names. They're not exactly too particular. Ty Dillinger is not one of them, as evident. They're going absolutely bananas here at Full Sail University for the perfect 10. What a win this would be for Ty Dillinger if he can manage to pin the #1 contender for the NXT champion. Then we'd have a pretty valid argument as to why he should be in a championship title hunt. There you go, folks. We are underway here in our main event of NXT. Dillinger now has Cesaro down. He's going to look to sort of weather the storm, so to speak. I know I've said that before, and I continue to say it early on going in the match. You got to really look at it's the whole feeling out process. Try to get a feel for their opposition. That was no feel right there. Cesaro dishes out a mean uppercut and follows it up with a drop kick. Cesaro now. Oh, look at this. Look at the power of Cesaro. Oh, deadlifting Ty Dillinger. And then just scrubs his face onto the mat. Cesaro showing no love lost for the perfect 10 here tonight. Look at this modified camel clutch, I want to call it. If I am wrong, let me know in the comments down below. Don't hesitate to correct me. Ty Dillinger now has him with this Russian leg sweep. Springs right back to his feet like only the perfect 10 can. Follows it up with a drop kick right there to the back of the Swiss Superman. Only gets him a 1 count though. Dillinger now on the offense. Now, I mentioned earlier, if Cesaro or Dillinger, excuse me, if Dillinger managed to pin the #1 contender, then I would have to say that would give him a pretty valid argument as to why he should be the #1 contender after Cesaro for the NXT Championship. Main event, our final pay-per-view, NXT TakeOver The End. Cesaro now going to Irish whip Dillinger once again. A couple of shots right there to the midsection. An elbow barrage. Oh! One big one absolutely rocks the perfect 10. Cesaro telling Dillinger to come on. Cesaro has him up front face lock and bring him back in the hard way off the superplex. Shot right there, follows it up with a chop, follows it up with another strike. Dillinger now. Oh, gets absolutely rocked with the springboard uppercut. Oh, very European uppercut takes down Ty Dillinger. Perfect 10's not looking so hot right now. Cesaro gonna bring Ty Dillinger back up to his feet. Couple of shots to the midsection once again. Barrage and wham! Takes Dillinger off his feet. Oh, Cesaro gonna take Ty for a swing. Swinging him around and around. 8 swings for the Swiss Superman, living up to his other nickname, the King of Swing. Referee down. Will this be it right here off the swing? No, not right now. Only gets a 2 count. Oh, double axe handle off the second rope, right to the throat of Ty. Follows it up with a snapmare. Oh, Dillinger now manages to slip out of it. Reverse DDT takes Cesaro off his feet. Gonna look to pick him back up. Shot right there. Oh, once again. Gonna follow it up. Off the Russian leg sweep. Russian legs? Oh, what am I saying? Dillinger now. Oh, drop kick to the back of Cesaro, but it looked like Dillinger might have done more damage to himself than to Cesaro. And Dillinger clothesline Cesaro over the top rope. Ty has him now. Front face like he's got the Swiss Superman. What's he gonna do with him? Gonna place him back in the ring. And Ty follows suit. Forearm strike, elbow strike right there. Cesaro slips down the back, reverse DDT of his own. Cesaro now picks Dillinger back up and delivers a European uppercut and follows it up with a drop kick. Cesaro now waiting for Dillinger to get back to his feet. Cesaro now gonna send Ty into the corner. Oh, look at this, Schoolboy, he's got him. He's gonna steal it, and no, Ty Dillinger kicks out at 2. Oh, European uppercut again. Oh, Cesaro takes him down. Sharpshooter. And he's got it locked in. Ty Dillinger in the center of the ring. He's got nowhere to go. He has no choice. He's got to tap out. Can he hold on? No, he can't. And Cesaro picks up the win here tonight on NXT. Look at that. Swings him round and around and around. Cesaro will go in the pinfall. I think that moment of hesitation right there probably cost Cesaro the matchup. He could have ended right there after the swing, but that momentary lapse of judgment right there, that could have cost. I believe that cost Cesaro the matchup. But wham! Look at that. That was the second European uppercut. It mattered little. Cesaro would lock in and stop with the sharpshooter. And it will all go downhill from there for the perfect 10. Cesaro victorious with AJ watching on. Just a few short weeks from their matchup at NXT TakeOver. Unstoppable. Could that be AJ in just a few short weeks? Could this be the new face of NXT? coming your way next week, ladies and gentlemen. Man, these guys, they absolutely killed it at NXT TakeOver Rival, and they are going to do it once again. It is your main event of next week's show. Daniel Bryan is once again going to face AJ Styles, but this time it's not going to be for the NXT Championship. It is going to be a non-title match. Guys, be sure to tune in, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share with your friends if they enjoy NXT. Share with your friends if they enjoy Universe Mode, if they enjoy professional wrestling. We are changing the game. We are changing not only what it means to be NXT, what it means to be able to do Universe Mode here on the channel, here on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, for everyone here at NXT, for everyone here at Full Sail University, we thank you so much for joining us once again. Continue to change the game, and we will see you next week